Saturday night. Clean slate. Windows open. What do you think, Pep? You ready? No, almost forgot. I know what I want to do. Oh, but I don't do that anymore. What am I gonna do now? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know where I want to go. Oh, but I no longer know the way. Got lost the other night, just looking for the day. Just looking for the day. I don't know nothing about it, but I'm about to find out. No doubt, no doubt. and then I swear, like a sailor sailing through the air. Somebody better call the captain quick. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, I don't know nothing about it, but I'm about to find out. No doubt, no doubt. Yay, we have a winner. That's right, Beans is right. Oh, I thought Captain was calling me. I was like, wait, who's calling me? Absolutely right. New harmonica, brand new harmonica. And, I came up with a new theory. I think my own saliva is gummy bear juice. I'm pretty sure my own saliva is gummy bear juice. I trapped Pip down here with me just as an experiment. What do you think, Pip? You ready to be a star? You ready to take this show viral? She's very shy, very. I mean, you wouldn't know it. There she is. Ladies and gentlemen, and there she goes. Now she will attempt to crawl into the ceiling. Stick around. Riveting stuff. Riveting. A very good show coming for you tonight. But yeah, brand new harmonica. And within moments of just trying it out for the first time in the kitchen, I was drinking coffee. That could be the culprit, but the holes were starting to clog up. And I had to really focus on each one and blow in and out and try to fix it. The new theory is my saliva is gummy bear juice. I don't know. I'm going to have to get it tested. I'm going to have to get that checked. Second theory is they are just not making harmonicas like they used to. They're skimping somewhere in the process. And that's why these harmonicas keep pulling out my beard hairs one by one. So I don't know. We have lots of hypotheses to test and a clean slate on which to do all the equations. So we'll let you know the results. Stick around to the end of the show, and we'll get our test results back. The other reason why it might not be shoddy construction, it might be gray hairs are more rigid and brittle and more rigid, I think, stiff or something than young hairs that bend like a reed so they don't break. So there's all kinds of theories being sent around. Hey, birds, what's happening? Oh, he did. What's the message? I don't have my messages. Maybe I can get it on my computer. Hey! It's not, the sun is not still shining, right? And there's no chance that they're actually watching this right now at High Sierra, is there? Well, if you are, I love you all. Hello. I see Gonzo. I see Andrew. Poor little me. Poor little me. I got time. All I need. Oh, is that you, Tuesday? I didn't even recognize you, dude, in that hat. All right, I won't do poor little me then. Scratch that. Oh my goodness. Is the sun shining that bright where you are right now? That's ridiculous. I was just going to do poor little me because I'm curious how my new harmonica will work in that minor key. But, gosh, what do you want to hear? Your wish is my command. Hello, High Sierra. All my heart. Well, you have half of it, but the other half. Oh, those are all camp lights. Wow. Man. Should I just do that? All right, I'll get that out of the way. You got it. All right, a new harmonica in my assortment here. Gonna introduce them to the gang. It's a heaven that doesn't stay open. It's the tug of war. It's the hysterical beauty with me I can't take. It's like loving more than one woman. It's the high Sierra heartbreak. It's the smoke that hangs in the trees, the fallen lumber, the restless slumber that tickles and smiles me to wake. It's the music, it's the high Sierra heartbreak. It's the fuzz on the peach, it's the word on the streets, it's the grizzly. It's the almighty writhing on earth for heaven's sake. It's the penguin. Have you seen the penguin yet? Say hey to the penguin for me. It's the high Sierra heartbreak. It's the high Sierra heartbreak. Yeah, look at that window art crushing too. I was out of the corner of my eye. I was seeing some pictures going. I just want to see who posted these. Are these current? No. Are these, Scooby? Are those current High Sierra snaps or old High Sierra snaps? Wow. Well, I'm so blessed by your presence here tonight. Thank you for connecting me in this way to High Sierra. Even just a little bit is such a beautiful thing and a little bit of a dream come true. I love you back. We love you. Thank you so much. You got parrots. That'll do. I wish I had known that before I started that version of the song. I would have thrown them in there. Wow. Very cool. All right, time to try to break a sweat, right? This year's High Sierra picks in the window. Lovely. In the casino, I wasn't gambling. I knew I was going to lose. Yeah, I walked forever, but I wasn't rambling. I was just trying on some shoes. Yeah, I met a teller, she told me a fortune. She knew I might not have any. 2.22's exactly what I was down to. $2, 2 dimes, 2 pennies. Thank you, life, for the light I'm given. Thank you, life, for the life I'm living. Now I got my soda pop, I got my lighter, I got my pink bubble gum. Got a hot mama be lying beside her when all is said and done. I can't wait to get there. First I gotta go too far. It's hard work playing the fool. I know a shortcut, but it's through the graveyard. Thank God the moon is full. Thank you, life, for the light I'm given. Thank you, light, for the life I'm living. Find it unless you're looking. It might be right before your eyes. Give it a try, but don't try too hard. You might become addicted to your size. Friends might avoid you. Strangers might stare. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just telling you, it gets weird out there. Thank you, life, for the light I'm given. Thank you, light, for the life I'm living. Thank you, life, for the light I'm given. For the life I'm living. Woo! All right. Spiral, welcome to the show. All I ever wanted was hand to mouth, to live off the land somewhere in the south, to have a little garden and a child or two, and a little lady saying I love you. Here I am waiting tables, my shift is hardly through. Oh, yeah, whoa, whoa, yeah, whoa, whoa, yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. There's people in picture books dancing for the rain, pioneers in rowboats off the coast of Spain. They're chasing down the buffalo, falling madly in the plain. They're being held by Mother Earth and calling her by name. Only the 7-Eleven's open, I got pockets full of change. Whoa, yeah. When dinner took all day, when Grandma played the banjo and we'd sit and sway, when I was lit by lamplight and the flicker of flame, and 10 miles was too far away. Now I got a Slurpee and a hot dog and a long look on my face. Whoa, yeah. I hear the revolution still being fought, and it's not too late. I hear revolution's just a return to a previous state. Well, then either by those who only take what they need, or by those who pollute the world with their greed, I shall be delivered, my dream indeed. Whoa. Everybody, hey, hey. There's a ... on the end of that. Seeing some beautiful names here in the chat. Hey, welcome everybody to the show, to the practice, the daily practice. If you would like to, actually, Percy, why don't you tell them how it works?
Hey, you freaking miracles with the gigantic ears. Percy here with a little heads up, okay? Here's what you gotta know. You can add a song to the request list by simply typing %request, or R for short, and then a space, and then the name of one of Nathan's songs. It will be added to the set list. You can also add art to the window up there, simply typing $art, and then a space, and then describe what you'd like to see. Anything. It's amazing. It's sort of a miracle. Have fun with it. Try it. Oh, I hear somebody calling me. I gotta head back to the Discord. Back to you, Nathan. Have fun, y'all.
Yeah, get back to work, Percy. Thanks, buddy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. All right. New harmonica again? So have some fun with that, everybody. It's miracle technology. It works from wherever you're watching. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you are. Discord. What song of mine would you like me to sing? I am on it. Speaking of which, I better look at what we got in there at the moment. Ooh, Every Silver Lining. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, we haven't done that one yet. When I was in the shower before the set, I was like, oh, we should call this show Meet Me in the Graveyard and do all the songs, do some more of the songs that have yet to be played since we started back up again. That would have been in there. You've Got This, all right. The Lottery, Everybody Dreams, all right. Catch Me a Jesus, all right. Some good ones in there. You Can't Tune a Harmonica. I feel like there's a joke in there somewhere. I feel like you're setting me up for a good punchline. Oh, that's not one of my songs, Libby, but that is a wonderful song. How do you tune a fish? But no, you do. If your harmonica is out of tune with standard tuning, you're going to have to get a new one. You can try cleaning it, soaking it in alcohol. You can even take them apart with the little screws and get in there and rub it down, because it might just have some gook build up over the years. But if none of that works, it's probably time to buy a new one. And boy, that did not used to be as big of a deal as it is today, but it's astounding how much the price of harmonicas has skyrocketed. They are like $50 a piece now, and you need one for every key. It's unbelievable. So if you just do the math, it's like what, 12 different keys, and that's just straight. Then you got minor harmonicas that you can get. It's a whole thing. Yep. All right, I'm going to try Every Silver Lining right up there. I'm going to grab a... Why must every silver lining have a cloud? One day I'm walking 6 inches off the ground. The next I'm walking 6 feet down. Why must every silver lining have a cloud? Aren't we brave? We are so brave. With the time we spend and the time we save, every ray of hope casts a shadow of doubt. But there's one thing I know for sure that I haven't figured out. Why must every silver lining have a cloud? One day I'm walking 6 inches off the ground. The next I'm walking 6 feet down. Why must every silver lining have a cloud? Wise ones say, oh, they say, that you can't have one without the other day. Okay, I'll give them that, but don't they think there should be something, somewhere, someday that is just plain good? Why must every silver lining have a cloud? One day I'm walking 6 inches off the ground. The next I'm walking 6 feet down. Why must every silver lining, why must every silver lining have a cloud? One day I'm walking 6 inches off the ground. The next I'm walking 6 feet down. Why must every silver lining, why must every silver lining, why must every silver lining have a cloud? All right, nice request. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, how does that even go? Oh my goodness, I don't know if I remember that at all. Nice. I was the sucker first in line to buy my ticket. Barnum Bailey told me how easily it's done. And there's one born every minute behind me next in line to find out how it's done. To find out how it's done. Ladies and gentlemen, can I direct your attention to the center? Ladies and gentlemen, can I direct your attention to the center? The man behind me might discover what you're thinking. Balanced on a teacup, he might know just what you mean. But not tonight. Tonight the sun's already sinking. Get behind me, go team. Get behind me, go team. Ladies and gentlemen, can I direct your attention to the center? Wow. I remembered how it went. Did I leave out words? Is that... Oh, it is in the songbook. I'm going to look real quick. I'm not going back in, though. Oh, yeah, there is another verse. I'm not sure what I did to deserve the honor, except to say I started young when I was just a gleam. In my mama's eyes, she told me I came out top hat and cane. And these were my first words. I know it's hard to believe, but ladies and gentlemen, can I direct your attention to the center? I'm glad I looked. Yay. Very cool. Very cool. Great request. Man, wait, it was on the bottom of the ocean, but it's almost back in my pocket. I just have to figure out what I could possibly do for the solo section to keep it moving. But wow, that's a fun song. Yeah, cheers. All right, let's see here. You got this. You got it. Hey, Steve, what's happening? Swaby, look at this. What a party. just hoping they can reach us. You know, life's finest teachers, the ones that show us how to do what must be done. And I don't mean abstractly, I mean matter-of-factly, the nuts and bolts of flying to the sun. But who can show us where to look? How will we know what must be done? I know it's written in a million books, but we can't read every one. Some say God has a plan for every woman, child, and man, of all the things to think that might be true. And I don't mean abstractly, I mean matter-of-factly. I can't play piano, can you? But who can show us what it meant when first a string tied to a bow? How do we find our instrument? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? It's a sort of prayer to get up and go out there, to know your feet can find a sacred path. And I don't mean abstractly, I mean matter-of-factly. Once you're on it, you ain't ever looking back. I have no idea how this works, from where we get our gifts, but each of us, I am sure, is something nobody else is. You got this. 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 Yay! Excellent. Excellent. Great request. Oh, the lottery. I'm just doing these in order until I get thwarted, until I get nervous. What is in that drink? That's what everybody wants to know. Cheers. That's just it's water. I drink a lot of water. I start off my day with coffee and with sweetened almond milk or something like that. Really good stuff. And then I switch to water. And that's what I drink every day, unless I want to get drunk. Then set them up, Joe. All right. What do I need to pull this off? I almost think I can play this one better on piano now than on guitar. Or at least I know what I do on piano. I don't know what I do on guitar. Let's see. Let's find out. Oh, nice, Livy. I need a new soapbox. The old one broke. Oh. I need a new soapbox. The old one broke. Did I get too heavy? Or was the old one a joke? I was pointing my finger, thinking no one could see. If They was looking where I was pointing. They weren't looking at me. I was right about the moon, though. I was wrong about the heart. Couldn't see my shadow. I was living in the dark. Glad I didn't make it big, whoa. They would have called it art. And then I wouldn't have had this fresh start. Oh, I'm glad I never won the lottery. Could I be corrupted? Oh, absolutely. Just glad the Lord has mercy. Glad the Lord has mercy. Now I need a new suit, one you'd wear to a ball, not in front of a judge or to a funeral. One that fits right and lets me breathe. You can make it bright white. I'll be keeping it clean. I just keep on thinking that poor pioneer made it all the way to the coast, paced till he built a pier. He kept on building till he couldn't touch down. Where that poor pioneer, he sank and drowned. Oh, I'm glad I never won the lottery. Could I be corrupted? Oh, absolutely. Just glad the world has beauty. I'm glad the world has beauty. All so strange, like living in a circus where lions tame are singing in the chorus. I changed my name, wound up in a forest, all riddled with shame. I'd done none of it for us. I'd probably been wicked if I had been king, or made unseeable some magic ring. I'm not saying I'm evil, I don't even think I'm mean, but even ordinary man might have to be redeemed. Oh, I'm glad I never won the lottery. Could I be corrupted? Oh, absolutely. I'm glad I'm not the only. I'm glad I'm not the only. I'm glad the world has beauty. I'm glad the world has beauty. I'm glad the Lord has mercy. I'm glad the Lord has mercy. And I'm glad I never won the lottery. Great request. Thank you. Everybody dreams Bigfoot. Anybody else see that? Anybody else see that? Did you get a picture of that? Bigfoot. I remember at my dad's second marriage, his wedding. I was old enough to be, part of the wedding, and in our suits. Still young. Gosh, I don't know how old I was. Probably like 10. I don't even remember. Like 10, 9, 10. But my cousins were there, Eric and Travis. We were all tight cousins all growing up because we were all about the same age. Travis was the exact same age as me, and Eric was a year older. And he was like a bodybuilder in high school. I got some stories I could tell you about that, some good ones. But this is just the dad's wedding story. I had this cheap camera that I'd gotten, and I loved it. Now, this is back, when you have like however many pictures on a roll of film. Oh my God, I haven't even thought about that in a long time. But how many pictures you have on a roll of film, and then you have to take them to the store to have them develop it. Back then you had to wait like a week, like the whole hour thing. That was still years into the future. This was like, no, you had to turn them in and get them back. Well, me and my cousins got this idea. We were all it was a beautiful church in the middle of the woods, and we decided that we were going to try to fake a picture of Bigfoot. we were going to really build it up and tell everybody, like, oh my God, we saw Bigfoot. I think I got a picture of it. Now, of course, Eric, being the older bodybuilder dude, he had to be Bigfoot. And of course, he had to be blurry. Now, we're only like 9, 10 years old, so we don't really know how to do this. And that's all I remember. That memory just came back in my head, but I remember we staged these pictures. I wonder if Mom or somebody somewhere has this old batch of pictures, these like blurry pictures of Cousin Eric walking through the woods outside of Dad's wedding. There was, they lived in Virginia Beach, so there was no big reveal. There was no none of the family took it seriously, so there was no drama, there was no tension, so thus there's no release. And without both of those things, you don't really have a good story. So I apologize for that. Moving on, back to my task at hand. But what a great memory. I just remember vividly us, Eric, walking through the woods and be like, no, all right, go, come out, all right. I'm pretty sure when the pictures came back, it just looked like Eric walking through the woods. Can't figure out what is that? Oh, it's just, see, that's how close to the top of the table it is. That was just the curled up Post-it note. I can't imagine what it must be like for God watching one of his own children starve. And there's nothing he can do, nothing he can do. Nothing he can do. The truest love is here. I am rolling in my baby's arms. Oh, this life sure has its charms. Just like me and you, just like me and you, just like me and you. Everybody dreams, but everybody can't win the lottery. No, sometimes it seems we just gotta be fine watching through a window pane. The grass we see is greener is often blue when you're talking in the other guy's shoes. It's best to never know. It's best to never know. It's best to never know. I know it's true, and I'm beating down the boulevard. Got a feeling like in my backyard. It's everywhere I go. It's everywhere I go. It's everywhere I go. Everybody dreams, but everybody can win the lottery. No, sometimes it seems we just gotta be fine watching through a window pane. what it must be like for God. With all the love he's got, there's nothing he can do, nothing he can do, nothing he can do. We take our blows and go searching for such love. Gone for good, might not be good enough, but still we are true, still we are true, still we are true. And everybody dreams, but everybody can win the lottery. No, sometimes it seems we just gotta be fine, watching through a window pane, watching through a window pane, watching through a window pane, watching through a window pane. I got a little confused there because it would have been a perfect song to try out my new harmonica on in that minor key, but I'd already taken my holder off and everything because I never play harmonica in that song because I didn't own this one yet. But I'll try that later. Dagnabbit. Almost derailed the song just to try my new harmonica on it. But out of service to the song, I did not do that. And by the way, I just want to say that was 2 lottery songs in a row. Probably the only 2 songs I've ever written with lottery in it, although I can't be sure about that. Not my decision. I think that was completely by chance. One was asked for by Pro Gaffer, and one was asked for by Bigfoot himself. And they can't, I don't think that they are able, I don't think Bigfoot was able to see the request before theirs. So that was just fate deciding to be a little thematic in the set list for a second. You gotta love it. How about that? Stars are aligning. Something's going on. Might be a good night to play the lottery. This might be the night, folks. Grab me a couple scratch-offs. Oh, we got tech support doing some research on the Discord server here. According to Percy, how many songs do I have that have the word lottery in them? If I had a million friends, oh, we could bring them down with our loving arms and get back to the good work again. Let's get back to the good work again. Moving by loving, shaking by soul, grooving, not shoving, taking it slow, sharing in trouble, sharing in the pain. Just lock loneliness away. No, we can't just lock loneliness away. Hey. Well, all we really need is a really deep breath. Let's take one. Pretty good exercise, actually. Keep the guitar going really fast, but actually take a real deep breath. The first one didn't work at all. Yeah, all we really need is a really deep breath, a good dance floor and sing-along song, someone to pour the wine while we smoke away the crime. We can save the world all night long. save the world all night long. Just moving by loving, shaking my soul, grooving not shoving, taking it slow, sharing in the trouble, sharing in the pain. We can't just lock loneliness away. No, we can't just lock loneliness away. Hey. I've seen it on the news. Every 2 minutes someone's stuck in jail. Yeah, most of them didn't hurt nothing but the dirt. It was just because their mind set sail. It was just because their mind set sail. She'll be moving my loving, shaking my soul, grooving not shoving, taking it slow, sharing in the trouble, sharing in the pain. Just lock loneliness away. No, we can't just lock loneliness away. We can't just lock loneliness away. We can't just lock loneliness away. Yeah. I gotta say, I don't really enjoy doing that song anymore. I might have to take that one out of my pocket. I love the call and response. I love the vibe of it. I love the sweating. I love the can't just lock loneliness away. I love the spirit of it. I know exactly what I meant when I wrote it. But I'll just share this a little bit. I had a very profound conversation with a drug addict whose life was saved because they were arrested. Now, when I wrote that song, I was in my 20s. I was, idealistic, maybe a little naive, definitely ignorant about a lot of things. And when I thought of drugs, I thought of plants. It's just, my entire, it's like, oh my God, this police state is cracking down on the consumption of plants. God put these on the planet. We're just living our lives. This is ridiculous. It was like, that's all I saw. I had a very simple narrative in my head. And I'm not saying that there's not still a huge grain of truth in that entire thing. And I get it. But I was changed by this conversation and this person's perspective. It just made my feelings on it way more complex than they were before. And I know that there are, and I never really knew a lot of hard drug addicts growing up. I was never around it very much. It was all just like pot and plants, all the plants, all kinds. There's a lot of great plants. But I know that, that there are people there's a lot of parents out there praying their children get arrested because it's the only time they're forced to be clean. And that's just such a complex and profound thought that when I sing that simple notion of we could bring them down, get back to the good work again, and every 2 minutes someone's stuck in jail, that's way more complex to me now than it was before when I wrote that song. I wasn't thinking about that at all. So it just takes some of the fun out of that tune for me. But it's just such a fun roof raiser too. So I just warning you for those that love that song, and I appreciate that, and I do too. But I might take that song out of my pocket. I'll just have to write another song like that to replace it. I'm not sure what I mean by that, but we'll find it. We'll see. Seeds planted. Psychedelic friendly plant in jail. Now I'll fight for you to get out of there for sure. All right, let's see what's next. Catch Me a Jesus. Well, let's see. Actually, I wrote that on the ukulele, so maybe we should play it on the ukulele. Oh my gosh, the window matches my shirt. Leave that up for a second. Oh my God. All right, someone take a picture. Quist, are you still watching? What up? Welcome to the daily practice. Trying to catch me a Jesus. Damn, that man is smooth. Trying to catch me a Jesus in this motel room. There's a Bible on the nightstand, shadows on the bathroom wall. I'm trying to catch me a Jesus, but it don't come when I call. My mama's got her a Jesus. Maybe I could just take hers. My grandma's got her a Jesus, worn around her neck like pearls. My granddad's got him a Jesus, caught his in the war. I'm trying to catch me a Jesus, like those that came before. Set a snare in the forest, I threw a net in the sea. Everywhere I go, I dig a little hole and cover it with sticks and leaves. I'm under covers now with a flashlight, trying not to breathe. I'm trying to catch me a Jesus. They say he can set me free. Caught him a Jesus at the end of a fishing pole. Had a long talk with that Jesus, decided to let him go. Now that Jesus gets a little bigger every time the story's told, I'm trying to catch me a Jesus. I want me a Jesus of my own. So did you hear me mess up there at the end? It's because I started thinking, the time was running out. I was like, I started thinking about tomorrow night's show, and if that's going to be that'll be the finale before summer break for the week off for summer vacation. And then I was like, in my mind, I was like, oh, do I tell everybody to, make it a big party and invite their friends? And I was like, no, I shouldn't do that, because then there'll be too many people and I'll get too excited and I won't play very good. And then I'm messing up the last verse because I'm thinking other thoughts than the song. I'm so sorry, song. I will try to never let that happen again. I looked right into the eyes of the candle to apologize to the song, and that felt so appropriate. That felt so right. I'm so sorry, song. I'm trying. I'm learning. I'm practicing. It's happening. Intrusive thoughts. Hey, they're not nearly as bad as they used to be when we first started this. It's working. It's working, folks. The daily practice is working. I could testify to that. Well, we need a leaving song. We did it, folks. Way to go. Great set list. Boy, we had a lot of nice humdingers to go, too. Oh, my goodness. Is that plant arresting Jesus? What did Jesus do? Oh, my goodness. Back at you. All right, well, I'm going to look at the request list. Look at all these unturned stones. We got Traveling On. We got Turn This Ship Around. We got I Want to Be in a Movie. We got Sugar on the Shelf, Chicken and Rice, Rubber Ball, Used to Be a Ramblin' Man, One of Us Standing. Holy moly, I'd pay to see that show. Hey, Betty Boo! There she is. It's so good to see your name in here. Just in time for the leaving song. Back at you. Sometimes when I do that, hearts come out of my hands, but I can't seem to control when that happens. I don't know, Scooby. It's a good question. But yeah, tomorrow night will be the last one for a week. And then we'll come back when I get back renewed, refreshed, and ready to get back to work. Oh, gosh, I wish I could just go later just for you. Yeah, that is a fun set list I just read. All right, leaving song. Oh, maybe I should do something with my new harmonica. I did play No Doubt first. Oh, we gotta. That's not a bad move. Somebody has seconded the motion for one of those songs. We could do it. We could. Tech support. Next time, if you ever watch this back, or if you're still watching now, I wonder what it would take to just automatically turn the request list into a poll. Just like a simple bloop, 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 and the request list becomes a poll. Have people vote on which one. Oh, goodness. too much of a fan of the possibility. Oh, there he is. He is still in there. Did you hear that idea, tech support? Is that not even worth doing, or is it a great idea? Is it possible is the first question, I guess. Polls are fun. They're going to come in handy as we go. Why would you keep looking once you found it? I tried that once and my whole life it took. Like a flash of light by love's first sight, I was blinded. That could have been the last place that I looked. But the whip of youth and myth, it said get cracking. There were no hobos, so I had to hop a train. Had to take a cup of water to the desert. And these are the two hands from which that cup was made. I sure do love to don my tail in glory's ribbons. And I would if I could only pick and choose. Then I'd gladly trade all my greatest sad ones for just one chance back at the love I chose to lose. 'Cause I was wrong about the blues. Still it's as close as I've gone to grace. Seems you can't paint the perfect line, but you can leave an almost perfect trace. Now I'm springing like all the foolish flowers, the kind February loves to freeze. And I'm swinging away, gotta to get a hit for hours. Any minute now I'll be dropping to my knees. 'Cause I got to the top of the mountain, and all I found was the way back down. And ever since then I've just been walking in my mind around. I was wrong about the blues. Still it's as close as I've gone to grace. Seems you can't paint the perfect line, but you can leave an almost perfect trace. I was wrong about the blues. Oh, what a fun stream. Thank you so much for that session. I got to play High Sierra. I don't know if y'all were here earlier, but I was actually, some friends were at High Sierra and I got to sing them a song. So technically I got to play High Sierra this year, which means the world to me. It's just, my heart is full. Thank you so much. And I got a couple of notes here, stuff I want to work on now that I came to me in that session. So thanks for your help. And yeah, be silly, be honest. Always trust your cape. Go get 'em, Tigers. See you tomorrow.